Don't sir me, young man. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Hello! Okay, so today we are going to be reviewing another Caleb and Sophia video. I'm so grateful I work from home. I don't think I could handle that. I'm not even sure I'm supposed to smoke with it on. But if anyone's interested, how cute is that? It's my JW Buster's mask. I'll put a link down to my new merch in the description. Let's look at number 26 of Become Jehovah's Friend. This topic is the ransom.
Let's do it.
And it looks like it's touching on the scripture in John 3:16. Knew that one was going to come up eventually, yeah? For God loved the world so much that he gave his only begotten son.
This is my son, sir. We were playing a game. All right, it's called Bernie Cut Cut.
For God loved the world so much that he gave his only begotten son.
Bernie Cut Cut.
In order that everyone exercising faith in him might not be destroyed, but have everlasting life. God sent forth his Son into the world, not for him to judge. He that exercises faith in him is not to be judged. He that does not exercise faith has been judged already. Okay, well, I went a little past 16, and I'm taken away from it is, it makes no sense to join the organization whatsoever, because
you have been weighed, you have been measured, and you have been found wanting.
So personally, that's what I'm going to call a pretty straightforward scripture. Everyone believe in him has everlasting life. According to the Watchtower Bible Tract Society, the Hateful Eight up in Warwick, and all of the many soldiers and generals that they're ruling over throughout the world, believing in anything is not good enough. They got a lot of asterisks after that.
Won't cost much, just your voice.
Thank you so much for your visit.
For God, cheese, and rice. Sister Elsa's dying already. I think this is the third time I've seen her. Once when Caleb ran her over.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
In my previous video, when it was talking about how adults should make friends with young people. Okay, the video was actually about young people making friends with adults. But it goes both ways. Grown adults are highly encouraged to have tight friendships with minor children. And now Elsa's gonna die. And it looks like they took away her glasses.
See you later, Sister Elsa. Mom, is Elsa gonna die?
Well, sweetie, in a Sylvia Plath sort of way, we're all gonna die. And I'm completely baffled on top of it that this little girl even looks the least bit stumbled or upset about the potential of Sister Elsa dying. The one thing that is pounded into your head, and frankly, it's the one guarantee you have no matter what religion you're in, you are going to die. And not to be weird, but as I'm watching them show a lot of sadness, that's really not the way it goes. Jehovah's Witnesses are very encouraged when somebody passes away, because to them, it's what they call a dirt nap. Death is not forever, a dirt nap. And in fact, when that Jehovah's Witness perishes, there is a great sense of relief and joy, because surviving family and friends are relieved to know that the next time that person opens their eyes, paradise. I asked my mom last year when my uncle passed, who was one of the founding members of the Kingdom Hall where I grew up in Arizona many years ago, how she felt about him passing away, since I know that they get very excited about death, that it brings them joy when their loved ones die. To which my mom responded, it's not like we're excited about them dying. So then what'd it be like?
Let me explain.
Explain me.
No, there is too much. Let me sum up.
You know, really, if that's not what it's like, then it's not like you're excited, then you're like, what? Inspired, you know, we're reminded. I'm certainly filling myself up. Let's pretend that didn't happen.
Is Elsa gonna die?
Now, I'm curious if Sophia, being a young person not fully indoctrinated yet, is expressing an actual emotion of how you should feel when somebody you care about is ill, possibly dying, in any case not doing well. She's having sympathy, she's feeling scared, and maybe she is showing what is a normal, what's that word? Human reaction. And maybe her parents are about to explain to her why she shouldn't be sad and should instead be celebrating Elsa's life, i.e. death.
Oh, we don't know yet.
Yes, you do. Elsa will die. Maybe not today, but she will die. Maybe that's why they match up young people with older people like that, right? So that they can teach them repeatedly how to be joyful and happy when someone passes.
Can't Jehovah just fix her?
Yes, sweetie, Jehovah can fix her. He chooses not to, though. Like us, sweetie. He has free choice. And he's going to choose to stop Elsa's heart.
Oh, honey.
Bitch, you barely knew her. You talked one time about her paintings. It was a 90-second conversation.
He's already done something to help her.
Oh, he's already done something to help her. Let's see what that is.
Do you remember who he sent?
The Fuller Brush Man? The Wells Fargo wagon? Ah, the Silver Sword. In fact, sweetie, she's in there with the Silver Sword right now. And it's making her feel much better. Alright, but let's get down to it. Who did he send? My vocabulary is real good.
Do you remember who he sent?
Jesus? Jesus? But how does that help her now?
Oh my god. These guys aren't doing a very good job because at her age she should already know how Jesus's ransom is going to help Elsa now. For as on top of it as these parents like to pretend that they are, the fact of the matter is they dropped the ball. I'm really starting to question which class they're in as Jehovah's Witnesses.
Do you remember how long Adam was supposed to live?
Forever!
Yeah, except highly doubtful because I'm pretty sure Eve was going to shank him way earlier in the game. I mean, if he's that quick to throw her under the bus for the whole eating the quince, that's what it is in my version.
Do you remember how long Adam was supposed to live?
Forever! But then he didn't listen to Jehovah and ruined everything.
Shut the fuck up, Caleb, you little know-it-all. You waited to do a whole video of you just trying to be nice to people. I get so frustrated with a lot of the misinformation that people in any religious group are getting from their ministers, their priests, their pastors, the internet. Bonjour. But in so many of these organizations or how people believe, for some reason, whether you realize it or not, what you're saying is that you have more grace than God, right? That lady's like, what? Yes, you have more grace than God. My children were far from perfect, although I know they find that hard to believe. And I can never imagine cutting their life short because they ate a piece of fruit before dinner. The more I look at it, the more I realize, how could I possibly have more grace, forgiveness, logic, common sense than the Almighty? So yes, Adam ate the fruit he was told not to eat. Jesus, I stole so many cookies I was told not to eat as a child. I'd be...
But then he didn't listen to Jehovah and ruined everything.
And he got to live to 930 years old, that bastard. God, if I was all powerful, there are so many different ways I would have handled that situation. But again, to say that means I'm better than God, which is like...
What are the odds of that?
Since we are all Adam's children, that means we also get sick, old, and eventually die.
Yeah, well, not all of us.
But what hope did Jehovah give us?
He sent Jesus to give his life in place of the one that Adam lost.
How could he do that?
Because he was perfect like Adam, but he obeyed Jehovah.
Whoa! They put it in such simple terms that I never realized how stupid it is. He was perfect like Adam, but he did what Jehovah told him. He obeyed Jehovah. Adam was told not to eat a piece of fruit. Jesus was directed to martyr himself in a form of suicide/murder, and that's an equal exchange. I mean, I think an equal exchange would be if Jehovah had been like, Jesus, don't eat that banana. Jesus would be like, nah, no worries, brah.
Because I loathe bananas.
Thanks to Jehovah for giving us Jesus as the ransom.
Holy God, if anything, thanks to Jesus for sacrificing himself. I believe that he suffered a little bit more than Jehovah did. But that is my very, very uneducated opinion. I wasn't there.
Now we all have the hope of living forever in paradise.
You mean Sister Elsa won't have to wear those big-ass glasses anymore? Oh, Jehovah.
And when we are going through tough times, like right now, that hope can get us through.
Elsa?
Was Sophia hallucinating? I'm sorry, is somebody out there thinking that this is the paradise? Which can't possibly be true because they're wearing clothes. Hallucinating? Because she was walking through the forest.
Elsa?
Thank you for joining me for another wonderful episode of Caleb and Sophia Become Jehovah's Friend. Looking forward to seeing you guys again. As always, thanks for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Yeah, I still can't handle it. Thank Jehovah for Walmart pickup.